Rightio. How's it going, you lot? Hope you're all fine and dandy. So I've got another box. There it is. In here is a Nitro car. Bought this one from a subscriber again. It's nice getting ones from subscribers, you know. I'm getting regulars now, regular buyers and regular sellers. Anyway, got this one from Alex. This is the chap that I got that Thunder Tiger EB4 from. Don't know what the deal is with this one. I think he said he got it or something, and it just won't run, or it started once and it won't run again, something like that. I said, don't tell me no more. Don't want to know anymore. I want it to be a surprise. So there we go. Let's unbox it and see what we got in. I don't even really know what's in there. I mean, I see the pictures and I was just like, I like that one, pick that one, and that was it. I want it, a mystery. So there we go. I've only just got in. It's bloody Friday night. I found myself working 200 miles away because there ain't no work anywhere. So I'm having to travel 200 miles a day to get to work, and it's bloody what's the time? 7:45, look. But this arrived today, and I thought to myself, bloody hell, I got in from work, and I thought, I've got to have a look in here. I've got to have a look. The excitement kills me, you know what I mean? The excitement's mad. Like, what is it? What is it gonna? Is it gonna work? You know? We'll get this going between us. You and me. You and me. Lady and gentleman. Yeah. Anything in there? Nope, that's just a bit of cardboard. What's this? Oh look, there's a transmitter for it. Oh, it's hot. Why is it hot? There's a transmitter. Lovely. Cheap old thing, but they're reliable and they seem to work quite well. So, right, bubble wrap. Everyone loves a bit of bubble wrap. Well, there it is, look. I don't even know what it is. I actually have no idea what it is. I think it's an old thing. Well, look, we've got a couple of R clips here. Hopefully, oh, there's another R clip there. Oh, another one here. Bloody hell, we've got R clips all over the place. Everyone loves an R clip. Look, you can't see them, can you? There they are. Anyway, hopefully this weren't a mistake buying this, because I'll have to try and make a profit on it somehow. Right, so we've got an aerial tube. That's a nice one. Right, get that, put that there. Go away. Right, don't want that no more. Right, better shut that up. Don't want any children's getting hurt, do we? Right, there's a shell for it. Oh, not a bad shell. You can't really see, can you? Bloody, what thing zoomed in or what? Oh, look, we've got a head, a button there. Yeah, so we've got that. We've got an air filter. Oh, why does the air filter come off? That's a bit strange. Well, there's an air filter anyway. Okay, so we've got random pipage in a random place for some reason. Don't know why there's random pipage in a random place, but there is. Oh, there's a bell there. There's a bell end. That's a nice bell end. How many tufts is it? It doesn't say. If you think I'm going to count them now, you got another thing coming. Right, got bat trays in there. Got a few bat trays. Oh, and look, it even says, look, RC receiver bat. Can you see that? RC receiver bat. Huh. Well, that's interesting. I wonder what this is. Is it a Traxxas? I don't know what this is. Anybody knows what this is? Let me know. Stick it in them comments, because I ain't got a single clue what this is. No idea whatsoever. There might be someone that's interested in it at some point, maybe. I hope so. Otherwise, I've blown all my profit from the other ones. Anyway, that's a weird old wing, isn't it? What's that all about? Put that on there. I reckon this is a weird old thing. I don't know where this is from. Huh. Engine feels alright. He said it wouldn't run though. I don't know why it won't run. It's got random pipage on it. That thing could be one of the reasons why it won't run very well, perhaps. We'll see. Well, the first thing to do is to see whether it will run, and if it doesn't run, then we can work out why. It's got a bit of nitro in there. It looks like it's come out everywhere because it's bloody nitro all over the place. The thing's absolutely covered in it. Yeah. Well, it feels alright though. That plug seems alright. Just for fun. I mean, I wouldn't usually do this. I normally just try and fire it up. I wouldn't normally fanny around with things. I like to fire. But this just for fun. Let's take this plug out and see if it's going to work. Let me get a glow starter. Oh yeah, the plug works. So that won't be the reason why it wouldn't fire up. He said to me, now, Alex, he's a good old chap, this Alex. He knows his stuff. So, you know, if he says it won't run, that means it won't run. And there must be a reason why. I don't know why he didn't work out why it don't run. But so, we'll have a look. We'll put a bit of... Well, it's already got nitro in it, so we'll nip that up. Does the primer work? I have no idea because it's got green pipe on it. Look. Take the green pipe off and see if the primer works. No, the primer don't work. So, but that's all right. Them primers never work. They always get... Bloody thing! Who put that on there? Whatever knobhead put that on there? We'll take that off of there and we'll give it a little blowage. Open up that throttle. Well, it's primed. She primed up. Is she going to run though? I'll put that throttle there. Here we go. That nitro might not be any good, I don't know. Right. I can smell it. There's a bit of burnage there. To give it a bit more of a chance, let's get the old heat gun out. We'll warm it up a bit. It could be a case of it's slightly worn or something. I don't know. Slightly worn out maybe. There's definitely potential here. I mean, you know, even if you had to put another engine on it, it's a nice buggy here. I just don't know what it is. Don't know who made it or anything. Is it a Traxxas? I mean, your guess is literally as good as mine, but I know a lot of you lot are RC geeks, you know, so you know your stuff. I'm sure you'll be able to tell me what brand this whole thing is. That'll do the trick, I reckon. That's more than warm enough. Put that down there so I don't burn anything with it. Now, I'm assuming this glow starter's charged up. Got a glow plug here, look, we'll test it. I'm assuming it, yeah, that's it, that's well and truly charged up. Right, let's have a look and see, shall we? Ah, interesting. Might need to stick a bit more in there. Got this concoction here. Stick a bit of that in there. Yeah, I went out and ran a Savage the other day, and I had a concoction of nitro in different percentages. You know, it weren't running right because I didn't expect it to. But so I think it triggered a few of you lot, didn't it? Oh dear. Oh, tastes funny that. Anyway, stick that on there like that. Oh yeah, gotta prime it a bit more. I reckon that could be that filter. It could be that filter that's causing a bit of issues. That's funny, man. I reckon that's why it tastes funny. The bloody exhaust blowing straight into me coffee. What a tit. What's that in there? Bloody bug in it, look. What a tit. Over there. Right, now we've got that out of the way. Right. This, I am almost certain, is the culprit. We need to get rid of that little bastard. And then we should be, I don't know, it's a bit short. You can't see a thing because there's a stupid spoiler on the way, in the way, stupid wing. But we should better put that on there now. It might not last very long now. I might have to extend it a little bit in the future. Right, primed. Stick that on there. Oh, it's a bit loose. Do those bolts up. I'll have to do a video because there's a myth that's going around in the Nitro world that if you don't have an exhaust on your engine you won't have any compression. What a load of bollocks is that? That is far from the truth. Far, because the compression happens in the bloody combustion chamber, not in the exhaust chamber, you cock. People that reckon that, what's that all about? Yeah, you need an exhaust and you need a little expansion chamber for some two-strokes. You need a certain amount of back pressure and all that rubbish, but it won't affect your compression, not in the slightest. Well, that runs alright, doesn't it? I'll say that as it's about to conk out. Yeah. So what I was doing there, some of you might be wondering what I was doing with a tube in my mouth. Now, for those of you that don't know how these work, so the exhaust system is effectively a fuel pump. So the fumes, the gases, yeah, the fumes come out of the engine into the exhaust. Where there's a little baffle thing, little bit there. It directs some of it there, which then it goes up the tube into the nitro tank. The rest of it obviously comes out of the exhaust. That's why if you open up your nitro tank, you'll see fumes come out sometimes. Bit of steam, bit of smoke. Because it goes up that tube and it pressurizes your nitro tank. Because that's then being pressurized by the hot gas, the hot fumes, it then pushes the nitro out the bottom and up into the carburetor through the tube. So really, the whole engine itself is its own fuel pump. like petrol and diesels have a separate pump. Some of them are driven from the engine, but they're a separate pump. Really, the Nitro engine itself is the pump which pumps its own fuel to itself. Very clever, really, when you think about it. The way that whoever come up with that idea, it's clever. Honestly, I don't know who invented the Nitro engine. You'd think I'd love to find out. In fact, I probably do. And someone's probably going to put it in the comments because they're going to go and Google it and pretend they already knew it. But anyway, that is how it works. So what I was doing was I suspected, because the fact that if you I primed it, then I started it, it would run for a couple of seconds and stop because it used all the nitro that was in the carburetor. I was suspecting that wasn't really pressurising properly, so I literally done the job of the exhaust with my mouth. I started it up and I was blowing down that tube, pressurising the tank myself and pushing the fuel into the engine. What happened? It ran, didn't it? And it stayed running by itself with me blowing down the tube. And then when I was satisfied that it was running well enough and it was going to stay running, I put it back to see whether it would stay running or if it would conk out, because then that would give me an idea whether there's an issue with the exhaust and it's not pressurising properly, or there could be other issues. But that might be the problem. It might not be pressurising, it might not be putting the fumes into the tank properly, because it did conk out after a little while. Let's try and start it up again. The tick over was very high. I can see Alex has probably been messing around with it trying to get it to run, and he's hired that tick over up. It was very high. I've lowered it a bit. It might need lowering a bit more. It might need higher, sorry. We'll find out in a minute. Oh, that runs lovely. That runs brilliant. I don't know what the issue is with that now. I wondered to myself, oh no, you can't see a thing because of that stupid wing. I wondered to myself if there was an issue with the exhaust. It wasn't, well, I know for a fact that wasn't helping things. I might put it back in line and see if it will run with it, but I'm probably just going to leave it out. Some engines, these are alright. I mean, little filters they are. They're alright. It might even be blocked, is it? Can't really tell. It's a black foam in there. I mean, they are alright. I mean, I've had them on several cars, and some engines, because all the engines are different, some engines will run fine with a little filter in line. Some of them, they just don't like it. They won't run very well. So, you just have to just not run it. But most nitro engines don't have a filter anyway, so they're just a little optional extra that you can put in if you want. So, yeah, I think that runs pretty well. Don't know what that is. Oh, it's just a brace. It's just a brace thing. It's got a little bell on there. Servos. I haven't even tried to turn that on. What is that there? Oh, so the battery pack goes straight there, does it? No, it doesn't. What the? How has he got that wired then? He's got one of the servos plugged in to the battery live. Hasn't he? Yeah, he's got. I think he has. Looks like he's got one of the servos there. Looks like that one, the throttle servo, plugged into the battery. So how the hell are you meant to plug the electric in? Where the battery's meant to go? It looks that way anyway. Put that one in there, look. Channel 1. I don't know. I don't know how that. Bloody. Oh, he's done that. That's bizarre. Channel 1, channel 2. No idea. Just put it in channel 3 and that works. Alright. Have we got batteries in here? Probably not. No batteries in there. I haven't got any batteries either, so I can't even test that. But it looks like the servos work. That servo's alright. That's a new servo, I think. A waterproof one. Someone's put a new servo on there. Anyway, there we go. That is that. Not a bad little buggy. It runs. Seems to run quite well as well. I don't know what the deal is with this funny, weird looking spoiler thing. If anybody knows, is it a Bandit? Is it a Traxxas Bandit? Is that what it is? Traxxas Bandit. There's the air filter for it. It's got a random square piece of foam in there. I might have enough foam that I can make a better air filter for that, but for the time being that obviously goes on there like that, and that goes on there, look. Like that. Is that the right shell for that? I don't think that's even the right shell for it, is it? It's not even the right shell. Alex, what have you done to me? Alex, not even the right shell for it. He said it came with a shell, but what the bloody hell's going on here? What is going on? Is that the right shell? Well, I suppose it's got two holes there, look. It's got two holes there. And that goes on there. Where the bloody hell does the back bit go? Is that like that? Is that how that's meant to be, like that? Because that just looks weird. That looks weird, doesn't it? Is that how that's meant to be? Oh. Anyway, that's what we've got. Something or another. If you know what this is, put it in the comments and tell me what buggy this is. And if you know how old it could be, put that in there as well, because it's all interesting stuff. And I'll clean all this up. In fact, let's fire up the compressor now. What's the time? Yeah, we can fire up the compressor and blow away all this old nitro and dirt and stuff and make it look a bit better. I don't know why it's got receiver bat stuck to it. That's bizarre. I don't know what that's all about. Get rid of that. Makes it look funny, doesn't it? Yeah, just fire up the compressor, blow all that old nitro away and dirt and stuff. There we go. It's looking quite a bit better, isn't it? It's got one of those aluminium pull starts on it as well. Quite a good pull start. They're expensive, they are. I think they're about 30 odd quid, them aluminium pull starts. So someone spent a bit of money on it at some point. One of those servos there. I need to get a cloth on it and just wipe the nitro off. I've blown a lot of it off. But it blew some of it out the exhaust and it went over here again. So then I ran out of air on the compressor. I thought, I'll turn it back on again. So, yeah. Not a bad little buggy. Don't know what it is. Funny looking spoiler. It's probably supposed to go a bit like that or something. It's got Traxxas written on it, but it's upside down. I think that's not original. It can't be. I don't think this is a Traxxas. I don't know if there's any markings on it that might give a suggestion of what it is. But there's a number there, but I don't know what that's all about. Anyway, there we go. An unknown nitro buggy, and she runs, and actually that engine runs quite well. If nothing else, I mean, this would be a good like a parts sort of RC, you know what I mean? Like the servo, good servo there. I don't know about that one. You know, you got bell ends, you got a tank. The wheels are alright if you've got something that they'll fit on. Obviously not the original for this buggy. You know, the front suspension, that's reasonable. The back, questionable. You know, there's parts on it that could be the engine itself. You know, the whole engine. That seems to be a good engine. That run well, revved up well. Didn't seem to be any problems with that. I reckon the reason why it wouldn't run for Alex is probably because, one, that filter was not doing it any good, and two, there was an issue there, and it's blown through now because that runs really well now. So there we go. Unknown mystery nitro buggy, and she runs nice. I'll catch you lot on the next one. Don't forget, treat everybody equally, love life, and just enjoy yourself, because we only get one, so might as well enjoy it while we're here. Cheerio, you lot.